Monster Hunter. In the beginning of this story, a huge ship is shown, but this ship is not running on water but on sand. Actually, the world is not our world but another world. There are many warriors on this ship. Going to a tower in front. Actually, this is the tower from where you can go to the other world. That is, you can go to the Earth. There are many monsters in this world, and the monster of the medical desert is on top of their ship. Attacks, in which one of his comrades falls in the desert. The rest leave by ship. The same is shown to our world on the other side, that is, Earth, where there are two teams of soldiers and these two go back and forth. And then a team finds out that their team has gone somewhere. They start to move forward to find it. Then they see stones on the way with something written on them that they don't understand. They come, and when they go further, they see a huge storm coming from the front. They all get scared because this storm is very dangerous. Their captain's name is Natalie. Now everyone is trapped inside the storm. The storm is very dangerous and blows their cars in the air, and when the storm stops, they see that they have come to another world and they find their team still where they were killed by someone. Surprisingly, there are no signs of this battle. Only shots are fired. They don't understand anything, and now they start moving forward in their cars, and then the same monster who fell from the plane in the beginning of the story sees them. Warrior warns them by shooting an arrow, which Natalie realizes that they all want to get out of here. But now the monster that lives inside the sand kills some of Natalie's friends. But now Warrior the period that lives in the same world destroys the monster, which leads Natalie and some of her friends to the cliffs where the warrior lives, but the monster does not give up on them. There are many monsters, and then a spider monster comes. He attacks Natalie and knocks her unconscious. Everyone thinks Natalie has been killed and everyone rushes away, but the monster kills them all as well. Then Natalie is seen still alive. Eventually, she frees herself from the monster's web, and then the spider Mozenter comes to her and swallows her and spits her out in the place where her eggs are. Wants to get out, but her partner is too affected by the monster's appearance, so he tells his captain, "You have to get out of here," and Captain Natalie rushes up alone. Her partner dies. Behind is the spider monster. As she is about to get out, her foot slips. She falls down again and puts the firelight in her hand into the monster's mouth, causing the monster to make a burning noise. Just like Captain Natalie comes out there, Spider Monster also wants to go out, but in the sun she can't go out, and Captain Natalie realizes monster can't stay in the sun. Then Captain Natalie goes to the highest place where she finds out that there is nothing here but the desert, which makes her completely disappointed. Now she throws the stone lying on it into the desert, and then a monster comes out from the sand, from which she finds out that a gentle noise lets the monster know who is where. And she follows them along the paths to a place where she sees a ship that was shown in the beginning of the story. That is, that ship has never moved from here, and now she needs something to eat. So that ship goes up, and then Hunter attacks him. It was the same Hunter who fell from the ship at the beginning of the story who had earlier helped Captain Natalie and his team. But Hunter thinks that the aliens are coming from another world. People are a threat to them, so Natalie and Hunter get into a fight. Safe from the monster, Hunter walks out, leaving Natalie there, so that he can see the way out, and when he comes back he sees that Captain Natalie is not there, and then Natalie attacks Hunter from behind, and now Natalie binds Hunter, but still there is a fight in between, and while fighting they both come out and Hunter's foot slips and he falls down, and he falls into the same hole where the spider monster lives, but here he is. As the hand slips, Natalie realizes that they shouldn't be fighting each other, but supporting each other. So she pulls Hunter up, after which she plays with Hunter's hands and gives Hunter chocolate to eat. Which Hunter ate for the first time in his life. And now they both decide that they will help each other, and now Hunter tells Captain Natalie that we have to get to the tower ahead somehow. Then we can go to our own world. She tells that there is a car in front of me which has many weapons, but once we reach these weapons we can kill the monster. Hunter mocks her and says that your weapons will not hurt the monster. Hunter tells her, the spider monster that lives underground has an apparition we can kill it with. First, we have to get the apparition. It stands in front as a fodder when the spider monster comes after him. The hunter traps him and kills him, leaving the destruction behind. At night, the hunter creates a weapon in the shape of the monster to kill the monster in the desert. And now he also trains Captain Natalie here. The next morning they take the monster out to kill it. They fight it bravely. Although the hunter shoots the visible arrow into the monster's eye, the monster still doesn't die. But Natalie shoots him with her own gun and blasts him with a boom, but he still lives, suppresses this sword, which would have killed him. Hunter faints, but on the way he regains consciousness. Now they reach a place where there is food to eat, there is water to drink, there is green everywhere, there is green. Hunter all about this place knows because he blows from the same place. At night when these two are sitting, a monster comes and Hunter's companions come and save them both. Hunter's companions include Admiral, who is their leader. She finds out that Captain Natalie is from another world, so she is tied up, but she gets out of the cave, but she is in front of the Admiral again. The Admiral tells her that Hunter told you that you are a good person. There is no need to fear. Natalie asks the Admiral, how do you know our language? The Admiral tells her that it's not just you. There have been many people from your world before. The Admiral then shows Natalie a huge tower in front of her and tells her that all of them, they all lived there, and from there is a way to go to your world. We want to close this way forever. Tried to destroy it before, but we failed. Hunter was also separated from us, but now Hunter is also with us. Actually, Electric City is being built everywhere, and at that time a monster comes. It is very dangerous. The Admiral says that you have to kill it when it's on fire. When it's at its weakest, the dragon attacks them all. They also attack him. But killing the dragon is not so kind, and it repeatedly spews fire from its mouth. And then the storm Anna becomes noisy. Things get activated and the way to the other world, i.e. Earth, is opened and the dragon is in front of Natalie, and now Natalie can't run away because she's on the edge of the cliff, and she jumps off the cliff and there's a similar storm below, through which she can reach her world. And she reaches her world, Earth, where an army team has already arrived to look for her. Natalie rescues her and tries to take her with her, but the dragon also arrives. Because he also jumps into our world after Natalie. That is, now he has arrived in our world. He attacks the soldiers here and destroys them all. Natalie is still alive and has another world. She also has a weapon with which she attacks the dragon, but when the dragon is about to explode, she throws a lot of bombs inside its stomach, and then the bomb blasts, causing the dragon to fall on her. Happy, she thinks she killed the dragon, but the dragon is still alive. The one who stands up again is about to kill Natalie when the hunter arrives and shoots a lot of arrows at him, but the dragon is weaker than before, so the dragon dies, but the hunter tells him that the way to the other world is still open and many monsters can come to your world, and then we are shown another dragon coming to Earth behind the storm. Now the three of them go out to kill him because he is not killed, so he will destroy the whole world. In the other world, i.e. the Admiral's world, it is shown that there is a non-human Palacio who is fighting the monster and watching from a distance. Who is this? We don't know anything about him. Many questions are left in the end of this story. We will get the answer only when the second part of the story comes out.